My gorgeous Cancerini, you are going to be ecstatic at the beginning of this week. You are going to be rather ecstatic. Why? Because you are going to have a really nice little surprise. This nice little surprise is going to really mean to you so much because it's to do with an important opportunity that you've had once before, but you followed the wrong advice and something happened and you've lost that opportunity, and you were so mad, you were so negative, and you were so angry as well. And this happened actually quite a while back, so I hope that you're gonna remember this. I'm sure that you are going to remember this because I know how much this is actually going to mean to you. So it's to do with a happy surprise, with a really nice little surprise when it comes to this particular opportunity that you've already had, okay, but then again you missed it only because you followed some kind of a wrong or a bad advice, and you also at the same time have lost your way a little bit because this has created so much of an inner confusion in your life, because this is to do with something that means to you so much, but it also, has created like a bit of a financial loss as well. So now, not only this is going to be like a major moment for your life, this is really going to surprise you, I'm telling you, because you for some reason thought that you're never going to have this opportunity again, and it's to do with one of those opportunities that only happened literally once in a lifetime, well, twice here in your case, my gorgeous Cancerini. It's so important, and this in itself has really made you feel a little bit negative subconsciously, that you didn't even understand and realize what this has actually done to you, because you were very often standing in front of important opportunities and you didn't do anything about it because you would overanalyze. And this is what it actually happens when we end up on such a path. So now, as I said, that this was also kind of maybe created a bit of a financial loss as well by you following that some kind of a bad advice in the past. So now, not only this creative opportunity, this nice little opportunity is going to make you feel really good, but at the same time, it's going to help you to release limiting beliefs, and it's going to help you to detach yourself, it's going to help you to restore control. It's going to help you to be free again. And so this is why this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Cancerini, indeed. And also, by the time you get to the mid part of this week, it's like you are gonna feel a little bit silly. You are gonna, but not silly like bizarre or blah blah blah. I mean that you're gonna feel like you're not gonna be able to explain why do you feel like a child. You're gonna feel like this inner child within. It's a very, very powerful sign, and it's a very powerful indication that something really bad and negative it's actually been resolved. This is so important. And your inner child, once it comes out, it's also tend to guide you towards the certain direction that you absolutely would never ever be brave enough to go for. Not just you necessarily, not just Cancerini, but every single sign. I'm trying to say that it's just going to give you bravery to do something really important. So when suddenly you feel that inner child, or you feel a little bit silly, and things like that, then this is actually a really good sign that a really important challenge it's about to come forward, and you have to, for the love of God, take this challenge on no matter what. Okay, don't wait for the perfect moment. You are the one who creates the perfect moment. Just remember this. But going back to this moment where you're going to start feeling your inner child, you need to understand that this is the moment of personal transformation, which is going to start, where you are going to win when it comes to the fear of some kind of a change. This is also bringing you healing energy, and it's going to make you emotionally stable when it comes to making a very, very important move. It's not about an inner child, but it's about ultimately realizing, it's not only about you feeling silly, but it's about you having certain things on your mind. So on one hand, you feel a little bit silly and you want to do things that you haven't done in absolute ages, but then on another hand, something is on your mind suddenly, something that you were so worrying about doing, something that you were so negative about doing, something that was scaring you so much. Now suddenly this is going to become become crystal clear, and suddenly it's going to become obvious that nothing bad is going to happen to you, that you need to go for it. So this is how you have to open your mind in every single possible way here. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's like basically this really nice accomplishment. This is absolutely brilliant. I like this. This is going to make you feel really proud of yourself. This news and message that you are going to have. A nice accomplishment, something very personal, but something that means to you so much, because at the same time, you are going to feel like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Do you know why you're going to feel so ecstatic, so elevated when it comes to this accomplishment? You know why? Because you are going to think that this is something which is completely kind of unachievable. It completely unachievable expectation. You thought that this is an unachievable expectation because somebody has had like a negative impact on you. It's to do with this specific person in your life, bless their heart, but it's just whatever you say to this person in your life, they just tend to like respond in a very, oh God, in a very negative way, in a very down negative. And these people don't have to be horrible. Sometimes they're really funny, do you know what I mean? But they just are responding to things in such a way, in just like a little bit of darkness, and somebody has put you down about this, what you were working on, and you just put yourself in this frame of mind, oh, it's unachievable, it's unachievable. This is why you're going to explode at the end of this week, because at the same time, this is something to do with the long-term success, but it's also to do with like what exactly do you need to contribute now, you know, further. When it comes to this. This is also on another note bringing you clarity, especially when it comes to which baggage do you need to release and move on as well. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.